Welcome, Kremlin Nation! Is that too loud?
That scared everyone in the room. No, that was good.
We're here!
We
made
are
it.
back in our studio.
It's not a studio.
That's what we're calling it.
One day we'll have a studio.
Alright, as you can tell, you clicked on the title. We are going to be talking about tips for going to Animal Kingdom during the coronavirus COVID-19 restrictions that Disney's having to enforce due to, protecting people's safety.
COVID.
Okay, yeah.
1 for 1.
So, I'll be asking Cody some questions. We're going to have a discussion because I haven't, about how you should attack your game plan for Animal Kingdom so you can, get the most out of your visit due to the limited hours that the parks are open now. So, when you went to Animal Kingdom, how did you, what was y'all's game plan?
So our game plan was we wanted to do safari in the morning when we first got there. We tried to be there right around park open for all the parks, and we made it within 30 minutes of every park open. So we went to safari first, and then from there I don't really remember. Maybe we went to Avatar and worked our way around. But yeah, that was kind of our plan. Animal Kingdom wasn't really that difficult to maneuver around because all the wait times were the longest we had to wait for was Navi River, and it was 20 minutes.
Rapids.
Oh, Rapids. I forgot about Rapids. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We had to wait 40 minutes for Rapids.
Oof.
Cali River Rapids was our longest wait time the whole time we were there. But I think we timed it wrong. And I think we had to stand in line during 2 cleanings. I don't know how they do their cleaning system there, but it seems to take longer on that ride for some reason. So the whole time we were at Disney, that was our longest wait. I forgot about that. So shout out to Bailey for the assist. But also Navi River, you're gonna be the only ones on your boat because it's one party per boat because it's only a 2-row boat. So
a rowboat?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2-rowboat?
It's a row your boat gently down Navi River.
Merrily. I was about to sing a song that was from Frozen, not Avatar. The little song that they hum. Anyway, did y'all eat at Animal Kingdom? I know a lot of people don't eat.
We ate lunch there because it's our favorite quick service in the park.
Flame Tree Barbecue.
Okay. 100%. But we did not eat dinner there.
So Flame Tree was working regular.
Yeah, so it's the same thing where they're really pushing mobile orders. Mm-hmm. You don't have to mobile order, but they're definitely pushing it. But I mean, it was pretty seamless ordering there. And then that night we hung out with Greg from the Disney Greg and also his wife Nicole. So
also from that Park Life podcast.
So check them out anywhere where you can get your podcast. I listen on Spotify.
I also listen on Spotify.
Yeah, I do listen on Spotify, yes.
All right, so you mentioned Rapids for a longer wait, but as far as the accuracy of the listed wait times go, were they accurate, were they shorter,
yeah,
were they longer?
Animal Kingdom, from my memory, was actually the best as far as being accurate on wait times. The only one they weren't accurate on was Cali River Rapids. But I mean, even on Flight of Passage, they would say 20 minutes, and it would take 15 to 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So they were pretty accurate.
Were you able to do every ride inside of Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, we did every ride in Animal Kingdom, and we did Flight of Passage twice.
And I know when y'all went, the shows weren't going on.
Yes.
And that might be changing in the future. So if you're watching this, stay tuned to wherever you get your Disney news information from, because that might be changing real soon. And a big part of why we love Animal Kingdom so much are the shows. You have the Festival of the Lion King, you have the Nemo musical, the Up Bird Show, although that got canceled, didn't it?
Yes, it's not going on currently.
Okay.
And they still have the place for it and all the signage up, so I'm not sure. But I do think I remember seeing it
So-
canceled, but I don't remember.
Is Animal Kingdom, like, did y'all still get everything out of Animal Kingdom as far as, like, an expected experience goes?
Yeah, I mean,
Even though you couldn't do, like,
so
the shows.
I thought Animal Kingdom was the best because you didn't get Festival of Lion King, but at the same time, we never do any of the nighttime shows at Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we were missing fireworks or anything like that. Really, the only thing that was missing was Festival of Lion King. But they also had floats that went on all the rivers. I don't know if y'all have seen videos of them, but they had like Chippendale on a float that went through like all the rivers, like by Pandora and then by like over by where they do River of Lights, and Everest and that whole area. So that was cool because that they don't normally do that, obviously. So, I mean, obviously, I would rather have Festival of Lion King, but that was cool for a fill-in, like a one-time fill-in. I will say, character interaction was the best at Epcot, but we'll get to that in a future video.
Okay. So how was, like, character interaction here? Because Animal Kingdom is one of the places you can meet. I think it's only one of two places you can meet Mickey and Minnie both together at the same time.
Yeah, so I don't remember that being open. It for sure was not open. None of the character meet and greets are open currently to where you go in to meet the characters.
Yeah.
And at Animal Kingdom, because of how the park is, there's not a good way for them to do like social distance on character meet and greets like there is at Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. They did different stuff. Hollywood Studios, man, I should have added this in the Hollywood Studios video. But anyways, Hollywood Studios, they do parades that come through and they start at the beginning of the park and they're in Chevrolet Camaro convertibles. So yeah, I'm sure that's part of their partnership, that are wrapped like Pixar or whatever theme of whoever's in the parade. And then they go all the way through by they go out by where they do the kids Star Wars show. I forget what that's called. Jedi Temple. Now, those are cool because like you can do like selfies with characters.
Yeah.
You can't do that at Animal Kingdom because they're like
In the water.
20 feet below you probably. But it's still cool. It is cool that they had something fill in like the void of no character meet and greets.
Do they still have, do Chip and Dale still have their little dinosaur costumes?
Yep.
And Triceratops Whirl? That's what it is, right?
Triceratops Spin.
I thought it was Whirl.
No, Primeval Whirl.
Primeval Whirl. Primeval
closed.
Whirl is no mas.
No mas. I mean, it's still there,
Ever.
but yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be getting rid of it.
What do you think they're going to do with that?
Hopefully they just demolish all of Dino Land.
Including Dinosaur?
No, not including Dinosaur. I think they can leave Dinosaur because it's so far separated from Dino Land.
True.
And just make that Dino Land carnival thing. I don't know. That's so weird.
That's a
It's
video
such a
for a
weird place,
later date.
Yeah.
Were you able to do every ride at Animal Kingdom?
Yes. The only one we didn't do was Triceratops Spin.
Yeah.
Triceratops Spin. But that was just because.
Which, for those of you who don't know, that's just like that Dumbo style ride that's in Dinoland.
But we did, like I said, we did Flight of Passage twice. So.
Okay. And every time you did Flight of Passage, it was under.
Oh, it was under 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah, for sure.
That's insane. Did it take longer to get up to where you get on the attraction, or did it take longer to actually
Probably
wait?
about the same, because even though it was a short wait, you had to go through the regular queue line. It's not the fast queue line. So it's a longer queue, but you also start back further. So even though it was like moving very quickly, I don't know, I felt like it was a longer like walk through area, like the walk through space was longer. And then also like once you got to like the line to like, you know how like, you get through the room with like the banshee that's painted on the wall, and then you split off into like 6 different areas and they put you in different rooms or whatever. I feel like that long, like the line, once you're assigned like A1, B1, B2, whatever, I felt like that line took longer than usual too. But I don't know, I could be crazy.
Um,
But overall, literally from start to finish, it was 20 minutes. So
Okay. So obviously park crowds are going to be a lot lower than what they usually are. Did that have any effect, like in Pandora? Could you tell that there was less people there?
Oh, yeah.
And did that make Pandora like a new experience almost, experiencing it like with that few people?
So, no on the new experience, but it's because we've been to after hours events.
Mm-hmm.
So, what me and Bailey kept saying is it was like an after hours event during the day without free ice cream. Like, that's
And popcorn.
and popcorn. Like, you know, the crowds that are there during after hours events, like, there's no one there. Like, that's how it was.
But it is better, like, during the day, it's just like, it's a lot more enjoyable.
Right. Well, and also, we
Same.
left at like 4 o'clock because we wanted to go back to the room and shower before
Dinner.
And we already had dinner reservations for that night. So we did everything. We did Flight of Passage twice, and then we just left. But I mean, we could have done
Everest as many times as we
could have
want
done
to.
Everest many times, Safari many times.
If you got there open
Yeah.
and just did literally Flight of Passage as many times as you wanted to, how many times do you think someone could have ridden
20.
Flight of Passage?
20
As
is
opposed
ridiculous.
to a normal day, which would probably be
6?
5. Yeah, I was thinking 5 or 6.
Yeah. Well, maybe more because their park hours are going to be open later, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But, okay, so that being said, Animal Kingdom hours are less, but still enjoyable.
Yes.
No shows,
No.
but it's worth it because you can ride Flight of Passage
Correct.
basically at will.
Yep.
Same with Everest.
Yep.
Um,
And like I said, like Animal Kingdom is one of those parks that usually if we have an Animal Kingdom day, it's not a half day park for us because we love Animal Kingdom, but we still normally do leave around like 5 o'clock and go back to the room or something and then go watch Happily Ever After or do something, go to a different park that night, maybe go to Hollywood Studios that night. But in the world we're currently living in, there's no park hopping.
Impossible.
So, yeah.
Alright, well, that's all from our Animal Kingdom tips. If you have any questions about how Animal Kingdom runs with all the restrictions that Disney's having to enforce, put them in the comments section. Or you can watch this video up here of our vlog inside of Animal Kingdom. That also might answer your question. If you stick around to the end of this video, you can click on the playlist so you can watch all of our 2020 vlogs, so you can see all the differences in the lines and the wait times and all that good stuff. Or you can click on a random video and see if it's good content. Hopefully it is. It might not be though, because it's us. But that is all we have for y'all this week. Stay tuned. Make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos.
Ring that bell.
We're going to be diving in basically what we did in this video in Magic Kingdom and Epcot as well. But that's all we have for you today. Cody, you want to hit him with an outro?
Kremlin's out.